Welcome to a special Huddle in Place edition of Talks Within the Nine-Sided Circle with your hosts Noor Kyle and Mushtaq Ali.
All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our third session of Huddle in Place with the Nine-Sided Circle. And I'm your host, Noor Kyle, along with your other hosts,
Mushtaq Ali.
Yeah, and today we wanted to discuss creativity and craft with all of you, because as you all know, we're doing this series as part of our contribution to helping us all stay sane in a crazy time. Yeah, I mean, there's not much new to update here in LA. Everything is probably getting quieter and quieter as we go along, and we've managed to stay healthy in my household thus far. I think we've been hunkering down for longer than we've been told to by the mayor and the governor, because we kind of felt like that was important for us to do. So we've been doing this for about 2 weeks now, and we haven't lost our marbles yet, so we're good. How about you, Mushtaq?
Things here, I think they may be a little bit better off than they are there. I had to go to the store today to replenish my salad supply.
Yeah.
And there was actually more stuff on the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
The bread roll was completely full, and I almost felt bad that I don't eat bread because I could have bought some. Yeah. But yeah, things are coming back into the stores. It's not as frantic as it was a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't acting as insane, which is good. And there are not many people out on the street.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think people are settling into this new normal, and hopefully, things are still a little crazy here, but my roommate was able to find toilet paper at the store this morning.
Hot dang.
So,
means I don't have to mail you any.
Not yet, anyway. All right, so creativity and craft.
Yes. I noticed that you have been very creative.
Yeah, okay. So for about an hour and a half before the video started, I decided to get a little crazy with my makeup. As you can see, I have a lot going on here. I'm going for a 17th century, fancy lady vibe. As Mushtaq put it, he said, like ballroom or salon, as it might be. And what inspired me is this sticker. If you've seen my pictures online, you probably noticed that sometimes I like to wear a little heart sticker or a little heart made with eyeliner or something when I really go ahead and do my makeup up. But before this pandemic thing really got rolling, I picked up some new stickers at the craft store, and I haven't had the opportunity to use them yet. This is the one that was really calling to me, this little butterfly thing we have going on. It's got pink and blue sparkles in it, so that makes me very happy. But in order to make it really work, in order to really get the juices flowing today, I wanted to go kind of crazy. Hence we have like what do they call those? What did they used to call
beauty
them back
marks.
in the day? Yeah, I mean, it's a beauty mark, but they used to be made of felt, but mine are just little plastic gems with adhesive on the back of them. And
yeah, they were designed to draw the attention to a particularly comely feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your smile. That draws attention to your smile.
Yep, and my eyes are blue, so the glitter matches my eyes, but you may find that hard to tell right now.
Yeah,
but
yeah, they do draw attention to your eyes, which are perhaps your most astonishingly nice feature.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So our listeners may be wondering, hey, aren't you guys all spiritual and stuff? You know,
Mm,
how is this the Sufi way?
for me, this is the Sufi way. This is me bringing out something from inside to share with all of you. And for me, this is one way that I express my creativity. My body is my canvas. I'm not excellent at hair, but I managed to do something somewhat resembling the kind of hairstyles that were popular back in the 17th century. And it looks good from the front. That's all I care about right now, because I'm here to play. This is what I'm up to today. And part of creativity means bringing out your desire to play. You don't have to have a goal in mind. My only goal today was that I knew I wanted to do some kind of 17th century look, and I wanted to use this sticker. And beyond that, it's all in fun. I know I'm sharing this with you guys today, but I might have done this alone in my room, just me and my mirror. So I just
How
hope
else
that,
might you use this though?
well, say more about that. What do you mean?
Well, for instance, we can't have a party right now.
Oh, yeah. So one idea that I had was, it's an opportunity for shared creativity when, let's say, we're all isolated from the people we love right now, the people that we enjoy spending time with, the people that we have fun with and we laugh with. And wouldn't it be fun to practice creativity in such a way that, let's say you and all your friends agree to have some kind of dress up dinner party. Each of you can rummage through your stuff that you have at home, your makeup, your clothes, various odds and ends that maybe you could stick to your face or in your hair or whatever. And sharing that together, getting on something like Zoom and having an opportunity to just enjoy that together, get out of your normal. I think that would be a really lovely way to spend an evening.
Yeah, I could see everybody sitting at their dinner table with their meal and their laptop in front of them and 5 or 6 other friends in Brady Bunch mode
Yeah,
on Zoom and just having a party.
we could
Everybody,
do that at some point.
yeah,
Yeah,
we probably will do that at some
I
point,
hope we do. Yeah,
except that I can't cook for you.
no,
It's just terrible because
he's a good cook, so this
I'm a
is
really
sad.
good cook, yes.
But yeah, I mean, the thing about creativity is that it not only breaks up the what's the word, monotony of this stay-at-home lifestyle that we're living right now, but it creates new neuron connections. It takes the pressure off in terms of keeping that end product in mind. This is not, at least the way I'm talking about it in this moment, I'm encouraging us to detach from that sense of needing to produce, because that's so much a part of our regular lives. And to step back from that, it gives us the opportunity to breathe, to do things for fun. There's something very satisfying about that and very nourishing for the soul. It's for your own enjoyment. And when you can share that with others as well, that's just a bonus. So that's what I have to say about that. And Mushtaq has plenty to say about craft, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. Craft is part of our tradition. Everybody, we believe, should have a craft. Um, in the old days, amongst the Sufi orders, they often organize themselves around a craft. So you might have a Sufi group that were all weavers or all perfumers or all wood carvers or any of these things. And it is the idea of developing fine motor skill
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
this being good for your brain. And
definitely.
the wonderful thing about today is that you have access to amazing teachers of craft right on your computer. For instance, I love knots. which sounds weird, but I do. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to teach a seminar once this madness is over. I'm scheduled to teach a workshop on useful and decorative knots because a lot of people don't know how to tie stuff anymore.
Survival skill.
Survival skill and decorative skill. So
Of course, yeah.
in order to do this, I'm going to introduce people to tools. And one of the tools that we have is this thing here. This is a rigger's knife. It's a modern one, which is kind of nice. It includes what's called a doe's foot or a sheep's foot knife blade. And this is a marlin spike. You use this for separating strands of rope for doing splicing and all sorts of stuff like that. And here we have a shackle key, which is for tightening and loosening the crossbar on a shackle. Now, this knife does not go in your pocket. It goes on a lanyard around your neck. Mm. And in the old days, sailors, when they did things like lanyards, they would use decorative knots. So for instance, here we have 2 decorative knots on the lanyard that I made. This is called the lanyard knot, also called the bosun's knot. And this is a snake knot. And so I sit around here in my little cave, practicing doing knots, making interesting things. Several people may end up with knotted bracelets after this is over, in various styles and forms. And I sit around and do it rather than staring at Facebook and that sort of thing.
Or reading too many news articles.
Right? Or reading too many news articles. I can put on some music and I can just sit and practice my knots and make pretty things and enjoy myself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You may have other things that you like to do. I can't tell you how good it is to do them at a time like this. But if you wanted to learn a new skill, I bet you could find 20 instructional videos on it on YouTube without even trying.
Yeah.
And the last thing you can do is make music.
Yeah, yes. I wanted to touch on that in that about a month ago, I was able to get a hold of a piano keyboard. So I've been teaching myself piano. That's one thing that I want to make at least a half-hour commitment to every day so that, you know, in terms of goal-orientedness, my desire is to be a better player, to be able to play well enough that I can share it with others, that maybe I can sing along while I play. I mean, it's going to take time for me to be able to do that, but that's what this opportunity can help me with.
Exactly. And for the last thing, you can actually get together with your friends through a virtual tool like this and have a sing-along.
Oh, yeah.
You could do karaoke.
True that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we have for you today. Be creative. Indulge in your creativity. Be creative when no one's looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be crafty.
Take whatever feelings are coming up for you through this experience and channel them into art, channel them into creation, because this is valuable energy and we may as well utilize it in a way that will make us feel more fulfilled.
Yep, there is more to life than eating Cheetos and watching Netflix.
Yep.
So that's what we have for you today, folks. Thank you for joining in, and we will see you again tomorrow with something even weirder than this.
All right, take care, everyone.
All right, bye.